Welcome to your 10-minute total body workout. The only piece of equipment that you will need today is a hand towel. So find a towel, or you can even use a t-shirt or anything that you can hold and apply a little tension to. And without further ado, let's get going. We've got a 1-minute warm-up. So planting your hands and knees just under the shoulders and hips. Join me in a gentle cat-cow. No matter how short and efficient our workout is, it's important to warm up and check in with your body. So focusing on your breathing, inhaling and exhaling, and then finding a neutral spine. Pull your ribs away from the floor. Kick your heel out and squeeze your glute. Opposite arm's going to reach, and then hide your hand behind your back. Let's do 2 for each side. Focusing on getting a nice big range of motion in the shoulders and activating the glute as you hold your leg up in space. And of course, keeping those ribs nice and tight to wake up the core a bit. Okay, from here, plant your hands. We're really going to wake up the core now. Plant your toes. We're hinging our hips up. And then coming back to our plank, take a quick pause. Hip hinge. Back to plank. One more. And bend your knees. Walk your hands back. Let's do some air squats. So push your feet down. Imagine you're trying to split the floor apart between your feet. 6 squats. Last one. And to finish our warm-up, we're going into some lunges. 1, 2, and a quick little jump. If jumping's not for you, you can just load and rise up to your toes. But let's do 2 more. Adding that jump if you're ready. Nice soft landings, and jump. Okay, we've got 4 exercises to do, 30 seconds each with a 15-second transition in between. We'll be holding our towel as upper body resistance. So if you have your towel here, you want to grip a little wider than shoulder width maybe, and imagine you're trying to stretch it apart. For our first exercise, we're doing triples in our lateral squat and then an overhead pull. So 1, 2, 3, and pull overhead. For our second exercise, we'll be setting the towel to the side, coming back to our plank hinge with an overhead press. Option to lift a leg and do a single leg overhead press. Then we're going into a tabletop here. We're going to stay with our theme of triples. 1, 2, 3, and then march our legs. 1, 2, 3, march. And then finally finishing with a twist. You can do it without the towel, or I'll show it during our routine with the towel. But let's get going. That's your preview. Get set up. We're going in 10 seconds. So feet nice and wide, toes are forward, shoulders down and back, ribs are on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Stand tall and pull. 1, 2, 3. Stand tall and pull. So as you're doing those pulls, if you notice that your shoulders don't feel great in that overhead position, you can pull the towel to your chest. So this is our second option. As you come up to the top of your squats, squeeze your glutes. And I'll go back to the overhead one next time. All right, there's our bell. Set the towel to the side. Find your plank position. We're going in 7 seconds. So make your way here. Get a little bonus planking in. Here we go. Hips up, bend at the elbows, and we're just going to flow through back and forth from our plank and then into our downward dog overhead push-up position. Again, options could be to skip the push-up and flow back and forth between downward dog and your plank, or lifting a leg for a little extra glute activation. I'll even myself out there. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get my towel handy for my twists in a minute. But planting our hands so our fingers are coming towards our hips, shoulders are down and back, chin is tucked. Lift up off the floor and do your little triple tricep press. Tabletop hold, march, march. 3, 2, 1. Hold, march, march. You got this. I know if you're getting a good burn in the muscles, celebrate that. That's why you're here, right? We're here to make these 10 minutes count. So you're doing awesome. All right. Next one, we've got our Russian twist. So I'm going to grip this somewhat narrow. Drop the shoulders down and back, tipping back to the point that I feel my abs kick on. And I'm going to start to twist, bringing that towel to the outside of my knees. So if you start to feel this in your low back, I invite you to do this version, marching the knees up from the floor and gently supporting yourself, okay? But if you're with me, just think about making sure your shoulders stay down and back, your neck stays long, your ribs stay tight. 2, 1, time. Okay, back to our feet. That's round one. We're not taking any extra breaks. We only have 10 minutes, so coming straight back to our squat. Now you've practiced everything once. Choose your challenge appropriately. You want to make this count. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and pull. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Remember, 3, 2, 1. My shoulders are burning. It's a lot of shoulder work, even though we don't have weights. We had that overhead push-up, and then we're just doubling up on the shoulders with all of these extra reps with the towel. So you're going to feel this for sure. You don't need a full gym. All right, the bell went off, but I wanted to even myself out. All right, plank hinge with that overhead push-up or without. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Here it comes. Overhead. I'm adding that single leg lift. If you're doing that one with me, think about pulling your toes towards your shins and keeping your hips level. So if you started kind of opening up to the side wall with that one leg up off the ground, maybe stay anchored to the floor until you feel a little bit more control in that rotation. Okay, perfect. Ooh, baby. We're halfway through our strength work. Can you believe it? Already halfway. Setting up for our tricep dips. Fingers forward, shoulders down and back, chin is tucked. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hold. March, march. Ready? Keep it going. It's only 30 seconds for each exercise. You can do just about anything for 30 seconds, right? So keep a smile on your face. You have made a commitment that every minute counts. You've given yourself these 10 beautiful minutes to challenge yourself and get something out of this workout. So no quitting. The finish line's in sight. This is our last exercise of our second round. We have one more round after this. You got this. All right. Lower the shoulders. Keep your heart lifted. Inhaling, exhaling. We're just wringing out our middle. You got this. Keep an eye on your knees. If your knees are moving a lot, then you might want to make your movement a little bit smaller. We want mostly just the torso to move. So keep that movement in the torso. Try to keep your heels on the ground for 3, 2, and 1. Woo, okay. Last round. 2 minutes of work left. 4 exercises, 30 seconds each. You totally got this in the bag. Let's do it. Toes forward. Here we go. Triples. 3, 2, 1. Pull. You got this. We want to get a little fire in the legs and the glutes. And pull again. Modified for the upper body is to pull straight to your chest. Either one is good. Honor your body right now. Keep in mind that it's better to work with good form. So listen to your body. 2, 1, and pull. Okay, done with squats for the day. Let's get to our plank hinges. Choose your challenge. You can stay with the plank hinge only, plank hinge overhead push-up, plank hinge with a leg lift. Let's go. I'm going to set up my first one with just the push-up, making sure I feel good, and then adding that leg lift as I'm ready. Oh, baby. Keep breathing, you guys. Keep breathing. You got this. So close. Finish line's in sight, and you've got your big win for the day, right? Getting your workout in. Always a win. Okay. Palms down, fingers forward, chest lifted. Keep that chin tucked so that we're gentle on our necks here. Here we go. Dip, 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 hold. So as you're pushing your hips up towards the ceiling in that tabletop, you definitely want to feel the glutes. Dip, 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 hold, march, march. 10 more seconds. What do you got? You can do it. I know you can. This is super tough for me too. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to make sure I get both marches there. Okay, perfect. Woo! My arms are going to feel that tomorrow, I promise. Okay, final set of our twist. Okay, shoulders down and back. Pull on that towel. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And keep your heels on the ground. Breathe. Let your jaw relax. We want to keep the tension out of our neck and put it all right here into our gut. You got this. Last 10 seconds of your workout. So close. Stay with it. Don't quit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to pause that buzzer. Take a moment to just acknowledge yourself and your efforts. That was amazing. It's intense to do 10 minutes of work with very little rest. So a lot of the time we work out and it takes a long time, but there's a lot of resting or transition time. Take that out. You can get a lot done in a very short amount of time. So join me on your feet for just a super quick stretch. Step one foot behind the other. Catch your elbow in your hand. Take a little side body stretch. Inhale, exhale. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. And finally, ending with a nice forward fold and rolling on up. If you have additional time, please feel free to check out any of my other quick workouts that I've got available on demand, and also maybe add a little bit more stretching, and be sure to drink a lot of water. Have a great day.